Hello friends, vinyl community, music lovers. Welcome to my December 2014 vinyl inbox. These are the records, new records into my collection. In the month of December, quite a big haul here, actually more than I expected. Not too much before Christmas, but in the week after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year. Got quite a few in here, did some shopping, had some time off, really enjoyed doing some crate digging. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. First thing I want to say is thank you very much to Trish for sending her Christmas mix this year, 2014 Christmas mix. Merry Christmas 2014. Definitely had this playing when we put up the decorations, and there's the tree there. Wanted to share that with you. It's going to be probably coming down this weekend, so at least get it in one of these vinyl related videos. Maybe some of you have seen it in some of the beer reviews before. But yeah, Happy New Year. Let's go ahead and get into this. First thing I want to talk about is a stack of records from Goodwill, actually. Goodwill is still doing their 10 for $2 special here. Records, books, and VHS tapes, I believe. I was there one day. I was able to pick out 10 that I actually wanted to have that I thought were worth having for $2. So let's go ahead and get into this stack. First thing we have here is from Firefall. This is their Luna Sea album. This is from 1977. I believe this is some fusion jazz type stuff. Might be good, might not be good. We'll see. For 20 cents, I will give it a try. Alright, second thing I picked up is from Ambrosia. This is Life Beyond, 1978 on this one. Here's a pretty cool looking one. I have high hopes for this one. This is Manfred Mann's Earth Band with Watch from 1978 as well. Next thing we got here is Gary's Gang, Keep on Dancing. Don't know anything about this, haven't heard these guys before. This is from 1979. Don't know much about it. It was interesting enough to grab and throw in the inbox and experience at a later date sometime. Next thing you have is from Robin Trower. This is Victims of the Fury from 1980. Definitely going to be grabbing any Robin Trower's stuff I find in the thrift store, bargain bin kind of things. I love Robin Trower's stuff. The stuff I've heard so far I love, so definitely will grab those. Got a double album here from Wishbone Ash. This is a pretty common one, but one I did not have from 1973. Live dates. There's a booklet in there. That was a nice find. A potential upgrade copy for Peter, Paul and Mary's In the Wind. This was just too clean to leave behind, from 1963 on this one. Hopefully it will be a good one. This one has Dewball. What else? Their cover of Blowing in the Wind, which I kind of like. Good album from them. Got a little bit of country here. Here's Loretta Lynn on Vocalion. I don't see a date on this one. I'm guessing this is her debut album, but I don't know. Don't know enough about country music or Loretta Lynn to tell you. I do like female country artists, so I'll probably enjoy that. And finishing off with a couple of Christmas LPs here. Had to throw in a couple of Christmas LPs. Christmas with the Chipmunks, 1980 reissue, but I don't remember exactly when this was first issued. I do have this in the collection already, but my copy is pretty rough, and I thought this might potentially be an upgrade. And one more Christmas record. This is Santa Claus Christmas Party on Classic Records from 1978. Just a family-oriented Christmas album, so maybe get that spun next year. Didn't get a chance to get that spun this year during the Christmas season. Alright, next up is a discovery from the TV show Parenthood, my favorite TV show in a long time. I really love the show. They're in their last season now. I'm really sad, but I'm looking forward to being able to buy the whole show on Blu-ray once it's over. But they always just have amazing music. I'm going to be trying to put together some compilations of all the music from the show. Lots and lots of really cool artists and stuff on there. And this was one from the debut episode from this final season. This is Lily and Madeline. This is their debut full-length LP, self-titled, on Asthmatic Kitty. They are just a teenage sister duo kind of thing. One plays piano, one plays guitar, and then they both harmonize on the vocals, and it's just beautiful, beautiful music, written their own songs, and just I love these. I love them. They did have a release in 2014, which I'm going to try to get as well. But I wanted to get this debut album, as that was where the song they used in the episode of Parenthood was from this album. Next up is something that I featured in a recent thread response video about Sealed to Revealed. I'll just show it here one more time. This is the 2012 Record Store Day issue of The Flaming Lips and Hetty Fwens. Added that to the collection. I've had a chance to spin this a few times now since I made that video and really enjoyed hearing this on vinyl. It sounds great. I listened to this before digitally a few times, and occasionally it'll come up on my iPod. Lots of cool songs. I really like it a lot. I don't see why it didn't do better. Some really good collaborations. I like it a lot. This is something I'll actually play. I enjoyed it. Added that to the collection this month. I had one other new purchase that I picked up based on some early best of 2014 lists I saw. I saw this one come up several times. I saw many people talk about this throughout the year. Something that sort of passed me by, and I decided to explore it some more and check it out, and I found that I really liked it a lot, and I figured I would based on the people who were recommending it. Liars with Mess. It's their 2014 release. Very sort of glitchy, electronic, dark, really cool electronic kind of music here. The Mute Records label, 2 LP set just on black vinyl. I would love to have that cool Record Store Day thing they did with the yarn inside the vinyl. I'm sure that's very pricey. It was very sought after. Really good music, and I'm glad I sort of tried some of that. I'll be looking at some more best of 2014 lists and trying some other ones. So let's talk about the after Christmas shopping. Went to 2 antique malls here, one to the north of us, one to the south of us, sort of the northern Florida area here. We have lots and lots of antique malls and antique shops and stuff. It's kind of one of the things people do around here. Start off with the first antique mall we visited. It's Webb's Antique Mall in Lake City, Florida. A really big antique mall, and I enjoy going there. Go there probably twice a year. Several booths there with records, as well as other things I like to collect, cameras, Viewmasters, and postcards, and all that kind of stuff. First thing we got here, this is $4. This is the Psychedelic Furs with Mirror Moves, 1984. Really cool to be able to add this to the collection. And then this next stack, these were all marked at $2.95. I think I got 11 albums out of there, and it was a cool little booth I found. Had a bunch of 80s type stuff, and I really liked it. So this is That Petrol Emotion with Manic Pop Thrill, 1986 on Demon Records. UK band, sort of that 80s alt rock, sort of pop rock. It's tough. It has that UK sound to it though. You got En Vogue, Born to Sing. This is a cool pickup. I didn't know this was on vinyl, but from 1990, I guess it would be still at least a little bit of vinyl then. So that was a nice find for $3. Alright, next up we got a sampler on the Audion record label. That's Larry Fast's Synergy record label. So this is a sampler of electronic music from 1986 on this one. Don't recognize any of the artists on here, but I guess these are artists that Larry Fast signed to the label, and this is a sampler. I don't know how well the label did. I really haven't seen many Audion releases. A cool find, and I think I've seen people show this before. Definitely worth $3 to check that out. Alright, next up we got a Brian Ferry solo album. This is Bête Noire, 1987 on this one. Alright, next up we got an Erasure album. This is Wild. I believe this is my first full-length Erasure LP. I do have an EP and a couple of 12 inches maybe from 1989. That was a really cool find. Also is a gold stamp promo copy. I don't know if you can pick that up there. A couple more pieces for the Kate Bush collection. There is Lionheart. Gatefold on that one. That's from 1978. And then we have, of course, the Kick Inside from 1977. Probably her most well-known piece. I believe I do already have one of these in the inbox, but for $2.95, I was not leaving this behind. I have that just in case. Another one that I I already have. Definitely wanted to grab. You don't see this too often. This is the Alan Parsons Project Stereotomy with the colored sleeve. Usually when you find this album, it's either the reissue that didn't have the colored sleeve or just the album itself without the sleeve. It has these sort of blue and red colored sleeves in it. You can see different images through the sleeve depending on which side you have stuck in here. Don't believe mine still has the hype sticker on it, so that was a cool pickup. So for $3 I was definitely going to grab that. Next thing we have is the Joe Jackson Band Beat Crazy 1980. It's cool. Do enjoy some Joe Jackson. I haven't heard this one before. Love the artwork on that. Very colorful and very cool looking, so that should be some fun times there. Here's one I recently ordered on Discogs not too long ago because I didn't think I was ever going to find it. Another one of those sort of early 90s pressings that I'm sure there wasn't very many pressed, but here it is. Have another one now. This is Guys, I believe this is their debut album, The Future, from 1990. Really good tracks on here. I like the debut, or the opening track, Her, Let's Chill, Tease Me Tonight, Total Control, Gotta Be a Leader, and then the closing track, Long Gone, is really beautiful, sort of a eulogy kind of thing. Very, very beautiful song. Glad to have a second copy of this in the collection. Very loved, much loved album for me from the 90s. And the last thing from the Lake City Antique Mall is Julian Cope with St. Julian. So yeah, those were some really cool pickups from that antique mall. A lot of 80s, pretty much all 80s stuff, and some really good 80s stuff, and I'm looking forward to spinning some of those and filing some others away in the inbox and getting to them a few years down the road, and those are always fun to sort of re-dig through the inbox and find. Alright, and then just two pickups from the other antique mall we go to, which is Smiley's in Micanopy, Florida. This is from my favorite booth down there. I've done a video from there before. First thing we got here is Jeff Beck's Beck-Ola. Seen this one a lot and heard good things about it, but haven't actually heard this one before. I believe this was $4, or it might have been $5. There was a 15% off sale going on, so got a little bit of a discount on these. So pick that one up. And lastly but not leastly, another pickup, another add to the Pink Floyd collection. This is A Momentary Lapse of Reason, 1987. Definitely one I didn't already have in the collection. This one gets kind of pricey for some reason. It's like $20 or more usually. I paid around $10 for this after the discount. I thought that was a really good deal. It is a really beautiful minty copy of this. Nice sharp edges and corners, nice colors, no creases. The vinyl is beautiful. Definitely a great copy of the album. Those were my pickups for December 2014. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you're having a happy new year. Hope 2015 is an even better year for you than 2014 was. I hope it is for me. I think it's going to be a great year. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you to all of you for all your subscriptions and your continued commenting and liking and all that. Really appreciate the interaction I get. I look forward to another great year here. Thanks for watching. See you again real soon. Cheers.